Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on how new readers can start reading comic books. And the person who recommended this was Taydrewly, and if you want to recommend a topic video for the future of Comic Uno and Dark Avenger Inc., just tell me in the comments below, and if I answer them, that means in a couple of weeks it'll either be on Comic Uno or Dark Avenger Inc., because I double dose my topic videos. Usually for Comic Uno I have them every Thursday with my comic book reviews, and for Dark Avenger Inc. I have them every Sunday. So again, any recommendations, just tell me in the comments below. And let's do this topic video this week, and that is how new readers can start reading comic books. And again, that's recommended by Taydrewly. If you want to check out their channel, just go in the description below. Let's talk about this topic. I get this question a lot. You know, oh, what series should I start reading? And you know, it's a really valid question with comic books, especially for new readers. Like, where do you start? There's so much to read. You know, currently, honestly, it's a great place to start for new readers. I would say 2 years ago, like before New 52, a lot of things were just going on that would be really hard to start somewhere, and you would have to say, oh, what character you want to read? You know, I guess you could start here. But now it's kind of easier to, especially for DC. Marvel now, I guess, somehow helped a little. But I think with DC it's really easy, and you just say a character, and then if you really want to start over, pick up trades and pick up, you know, if you're a Batman fan, let's say, pick up Batman, and then if you really like Batgirl, pick up Batgirl. But then there's some series that kind of suck, so look at reviews and see if they're good series first, and then pick up some trades of, you know, trades are definitely the best for New 52. Batman right now is, because that's one you're gonna get a lot, is Batman. I would start with 0 Year. You know, that's a great start, and I just started last week, honestly. So pick up issue 21 of Batman. You know, some of the series I really recommend, if you want to start a New 52 series, don't really know what superhero you want to start with. Flash, very good series. Justice League I wouldn't pick up just yet. Only because, you know, it's up and down type of series. Batgirl is very good. I recommend Batgirl. Nightwing is a pretty solid series if you like the Batman stuff. Green Lantern is hard to get into, but now you can get into because of new creative teams. So if you want to get into Green Lantern, you can try doing that. Heard Wonder Woman's very good. If you like Wonder Woman, it's kind of different from the Wonder Woman we all know. You know, it's more about the whole Greek, you know, Greek mythology stuff. But if you want to get into that, you can. Now let's start with Marvel. I mean, that's another hard one. But, you know, Marvel's a little bit more scrambled. I would not start with Avengers. I think that's a little too confusing. Don't start with events, honestly. Unless they're big events. You could, you know, pick up trades if you want of known big events like Civil War or House of M. Those are really some key events from Marvel. And then for DC, you could pick up, you know, some really key Batman stories like Batman the Killing Joke, or you can even get, you know, watch some of the DC anime series and then jump in with Batman Under the Red Hood, or Batman The Dark Knight, you know, or Dark Knight Returns, I'm sorry. And then with some Superman stories like Death of Superman, those are some big past stories. But then you might find some good genres. Like if you like young heroes, you might want to start up with Teen Titans, Jeff Johns series, or Young Justice if you like those series. Especially if you let's say you're a younger audience, you might want to start with some kid stories, which you could just jump in. Like if you like Young Justice, there's a whole, like I think it was good 20-something issues for that series. So you can start with that, or Tiny Titans if you want to get your little kids to start. Tiny Titans is a series I always recommend because that is such a fun series. And for your little kids, and if you're a parent, if you want to read a comic to a kid, Tiny Titans is something I always recommend. But going back to Marvel, Avengers I kind of wouldn't start with. Honestly, maybe start with some Bendis stuff. I know a lot of people don't like Bendis, but I like to kind of run with Avengers. If you want to pick up trades from that, I really like New Avengers. I think that was very easy to jump into. The last New Avengers was very easy, so you could go into that. Current stuff. Hulk is kind of easy if you... I don't love the series, but I guess he's kind of easy to get into with Marvel now. Superior Spider-Man I would not recommend for new readers. I think start out with Spider Island with Spider-Man, because that's another question I get, because Spider-Man's a big character, obviously. So Spider Island I always thought was a very good start for new readers for Spider-Man. I always said that. What other? Iron Man I don't recommend to read the new series. I don't think it's that good. X-Men. All new X-Men is kind of confusing at first, but I would start with Schism, which was a big series for X-Men. I think if you start from there and then like pick your side, if you like Wolverine, you could read then Wolverine X-Men, then get into All New X-Men, which is a great series but might be a little confusing for new readers. But I do recommend starting with Schism. I think that's where it really all starts, and pick up trades for that. So that's X-Men, but definitely pick up all new X-Men once you catch up with that. I always recommend Spider-Girl, so if you're a Spider-Man fan, it's very classic Spider-Man. Always read Spider-Girl. Just start from issue 1 and read Spider-Girl for new readers. I think that's a really fun series. What else can I recommend? Yeah, but I think those are all very good ones that you guys could start out. Those are some either main stories that you could start out with. These are just from the top of my head that I could think of. These are some main stories that a lot of people do ask, oh, how do I get into Batman? How do I get into Spider-Man? Because those are some big characters there. And that's how you get into these characters. And then you just find your way once you get into more comics. And get more into the comic book community, honestly. See more reviews. And then you get at least learn of some comics maybe you're not reading. And that's a very good way just for new readers to get a grasp of some comics and watch videos because the comic book community has some great videos for new readers and to get into comics, see enthusiasm about comic books. So definitely just watch videos on YouTube about comic books. Definitely do that. So those are, again, just some. You know, maybe you watch the cartoons a little to try to get into the superhero stuff. Like Young Justice was very good. Justice League was very good. Batman anime series. Those are very comic type of series that you could watch and then try to jump into the comic books, see if you like those type of stories. Yeah, so definitely those are some recommendations. Tell me in the comments below if you have any questions. I definitely would love to answer them if you're a new reader. And if you're not a new reader, tell me if these are good recommendations. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the rant situations. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.